Okay, this one here is damaged as well. You can see, can you see? Yeah. You can see it's kind of there, but can you see how wobbly it is? So I was thinking I'd do this one as well. See, the stud is screwed down a mile into there. So I'm going to do the same thing on this one as well. This is a French head. Right, so it's that one there. That one there, isn't it? See, this drill is actually quite close to that size there. So what I think I'm going to do is carefully use this to help me. So I'll get a couple of bolts. Okay, I'll use that as a drill guide. I'm just going to have to go as straight as I can with the drill. Bloody hell. Ooh. Okay, I know what's happened here. They've welded it, haven't they, and there's a hard bit on it. Okay, so what does that mean? Can you see that I'm trying to drill over here? This is going to take a much more detailed repair than a helicoil. So what I think they've done is they've gone through and drilled again, re-tapped, but it's over here instead of over there. The thing is, I mean, if you look at that, you can see there's a difference in that dimension and that dimension, isn't there? That hole's not in the right place. I think I might take a couple of snaps and send them to Richard, see what he thinks. Shit. Okay, righto, I'm going to leave it at that for now, because to be honest, I can't really see a way forward on this, but it might be that it's got to go to a proper engineering shop. I'll bring you back when there's more to show. Hello. I've had a chat with Richard and we've kind of come to the agreement that I will have a go at trying to mend this. This is my initial idea. I will tap that hole there for this plug. I will put this plug in and then cut it off. Then I will come in on centre and re-drill and tap. It might just work. You never know, do you? It's worth a try. I'll give it a go. That's a 1/4 NPT, isn't it? I don't know if you see what I'm doing. Like, I've got like a ratchet with a square thing and got like a 3/8 to 1/2 inch adapter. Okay. I'm kind of putting a bit of twist on it like that to kind of lift the blade. That's flush. That's flush. Okay. What I think I'll do, obviously I'll sleep on it and have a thing. What I'll do, I'll make a sleeve that will go down the hole in the cylinder head, and I'll go in with a small pilot drill, and I'll get that drill thing rigged up that I use, and I'll drill with a small drill. Then I'll open it out, open it out, open it out, and hopefully open out until I come into the original core diameter of that thread there. And I'm hoping I might be able to get rid of the remnants of the original stud and make a new thread, you know, extend it into this piece that I've just put in. Who knows, it might work, it might not, who knows. Okay, right, who knows what tomorrow will bring. Okay, there's part one of a desperate repair. I'll bring you back when I've got some more to show. Cheers then, bye. It's about as close to the size. It's actually the tapping drill that I used. I just want to put a mark in the middle of the hole. This drill's magnetic. Well, that does look like it's centered up in that, you know, what you can see the remnants of the old hole, doesn't it? I'll have to get my poor man's mag drill set up. Back when there's more to show. I'm doing it very slowly because I don't want to force it and I don't want to make too much noise. It's quite late here. That's a 5mm drill, just to act as a pilot there. I bought a brand new set of drills, so I thought, well, I'll give them a try. They've got the best chance, haven't they? They were only cheap, you know, from Lidl's. So just put the 5 through, so they only go up to 8mm, but I'll shove the 8 through and take it from there. Okay, let's see if the camera can see. I'm not 100% sure if that's okay or not. Righto. But, you know, it's better than it was. I think if anything that hole's actually gone a little bit that way. Judging that this hole and this hole are in line, I think it's actually gone that way a little bit. That's why I can see threads. I'm not saying a lot because I just don't know how this is going to go. There's a certain amount of desperation on this job. You have to understand that. I think that'll, you know, that'll hold, won't it? And we'll use a stud in that one. I wouldn't say it's like 100% perfect, but I think it's okay. You know, put a stud in. Okay, it might be slightly out of position. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it's a bit out of line. Oh, that's it, and it's at an angle. Oh, it's not. It's not out of line, but it's at a slight angle. But at the end of the day, considering what we've had to situation we've had to get back from, that's not too bad, because what we can do, we can put a stud in and then tuck the stud straight. I know it's a codge, but you know, hey, desperate measures. It's about 20 thou that way. And it's leaning that way as well, so it'll need a stud and laid back, and the hole in the head will have to be relieved very slightly in that direction, but this is all manageable. Look at that, bloody hell. Still, it will work. Not great from that angle, but you know, hey, I couldn't, you know, I tried my best, but without full machine shop facilities, you know, where you can set it up in a milling machine, you're really struggling. That'll do for now. At least I've had a go. I could always drill it and If I could get set up somehow, I could helicoil it, but it would have been nice for it to have just come right from that, wouldn't it? I might have another pop at it tomorrow with a helicoil, but I can't really drill now, it's nearly midnight. Let's use the camera to have a real close look at the threads. Let's get it on macro, hang on. I think it's worth having another go at it, isn't it, tomorrow? I'll have another go. I'll get a cylinder head, go through with a helicoil drill, line it up like I did the other one and put a helicoil in, see if I can get it a bit straighter. Okay. I'll bring it back when there's more to show. Hello, it's the day after and I'm going to have another go at this repair. I'm not happy with it at all. It's not quite in the right place and it's at the wrong angle. So what I thought I would do is establish like a triangulation between this bolt, that bolt and that bolt, and get the dimensions using this side as the sort of master. So I'm going to just take these measurements now, sort of close to the bottom. So I'm using my phone as a record. Like, this is the internal measurement. Okay. 99.5. And in a similar place there, about a quarter inch up, a bit less maybe. 106.79. Okay, let's put them in there and see what they read. $99.38. 106.05. Okay. Hello. Right, if you imagine these are my 3 bolt holes, that's the measurement from the, let's say, the good side, and this is the measurement from, let's say, the bad side. Good side, bad side. So it's 0.12 of a millimetre in, this is the bolt hole, the bad bolt hole, let's say. It's 0.12 of a millimetre that way, which is 4.7 thou. That's not very much, is it? So it's not out, let's say, you know, in line with the engine. To the other bolt hole, which is at a 45-degree angle like that, there, it's 0.74 of a millimetre, which is 29 thou. So this bolt hole is 27 thou closer to this hole than it should be. So it should be over here a little bit. It should be over here, and this way it's okay. So what I'm going to do is rig up some sort of way of drilling it and try and, you know, get it in the right place, which could be easier said than done. Okay, Leave it with me and I'll think about how I'm going to do it. This is a French head and it uses the same bolt pattern as the 8BA. I've bolted the head on and I've put 2 studs in there, and I have eyeballed the studs so that they look as if they're central. In other words, the head isn't off to the one side on the play on the bolts. So those studs are central. So if you look down the holes one by one, they look well lined up. But if you look at this hole, you can see it's not very well lined up. So I'm going to try and send a drill down and drill it out and put a helicoil in it. Okay, righto. Wish me luck. Okay, so we'll look down the hole. It's still gone a little bit that way, hasn't it? I think I'm going to have to go with that because I can't afford to go oversize. Might as well just share the experience. Okay, that's how it's looking. Okay, not 100% happy, but I don't think you can do anything but just kind of give it your best shot. This is the head with the tapped hole. I wonder if I can clamp this down in such a way that it tries to push the tap to that side a little bit. It wants to come down that way, doesn't it? No, I think I need to just let it go in naturally, otherwise it'll probably end up at an angle again. Let's get a helicoil in it. The thread depth is a bit shallow on this side because that's that plug. Put it in the tool. There it goes. The water jacket must be littered with helicoil tangs. Oh, that's better. That's brilliant. That's really good. Okay, nice. Yeah, okay, yeah, that is fantastic. Put a straight edge along there, like a ruler, and it's touching all three. Or maybe, yeah, well, you know, very close, very close. Sorry, it's not quite touching that one there, but you can see it's just a couple of thou, few thou. That's all right, I think. Yeah, that's all right, I think. It's off position by that much there, which is not very much at all. So it is off position there by a very small amount. So the question is, can you bolt a head on? Oh, so it's very slightly off that way, but it is, they are in line. When you look, you know, they're not at an angle. It's not at an angle. Let's take these out then and see if the head will bolt on. It's probably about 20 thou or half a millimetre out, something like that. Oh yeah, oh. Is it going? Is it gone? Don't think it's gone, has it? No. Okay. Oh, well, it looks okay, doesn't it? Yeah, I think the hole will just need a very slight, a very slight relief in that direction, or use, you know, I don't want to force it. I mean, that's going in, look, because it's got a reduced diameter on the shank. You can see it's just slight, isn't it? I think that'll be okay. And we can just either use a bolt with a slightly reduced shank, or well, I just don't know, to be honest. It's up to Richard. We'll have a chat about it and work out what we want to do. But I think it is within the realms of what I was able to do here at home. That's gone in okay, actually. Maybe it's just that bolt was no good. Yeah, maybe just that bolt's no good. Hang on. Oh, that goes in fine. That goes in absolutely fine. It was that bolt that was no good. Okay, good. Let's try a different bolt. Here's a short bolt, actually. You know, I didn't spend time cleaning the bolts up or anything. Oh, that's absolutely fine. Okay, good. Look at that, perfect. Oh, okay. Righto. Richard's flatty lives to run another day, providing we don't find anything else. Okay. Righto. Yeah, I think that bolt that I picked up, the threads was slightly damaged on the end, so it didn't want to go on. That's pretty good, I'd say. Feels okay, you know. It's not as tight as an original Ford thread, because they are cut tight. So there's a helicoil in that one. There's a helicoil in that one. I think that's come out pretty good. I think that has come out pretty good. So it's bored, honed. So what I'll do now, I'll let him know it's all done, and I will wait for him to pick it up. There we go. Nice. Righto, I hope you found that interesting. I had a go at it last night and kind of ballsed it up, but I think that was a little kind of desperation kicking in, you know, gotta fix it, a bit of gotta get there itis. So I came back out today with a different frame of mind, and you've always got that sort of backstop of being able to helicoil it. So yeah, a helicoil saved the day. Okay, and that's steel, so it's, you know, it's not weak. That should be a good repair, that should. It's threaded there. Okay, it's not ideal, but I'm sure, you know, as one of 24 studs or bolts, it'll be absolutely fine. Hello. Here's the finished job. As finished as it needs to be. Tapping drill for 7/16 UNC. 7/16 UNC thread. Tapping drill for 7/16 UNC helicoil, which is 29/64, and 7/16 helicoil tapping size. I might never use it, but I might use it. But I thought it'd be an interesting little exercise for drilling and tapping. Thanks for joining me in the garage then. I hope you found that interesting. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.